said falls were just too late. So they try to put me down, but it makes me more ambitious. Success is sweet, but revenge is so delicious. Haters gonna hate.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we are going to have Zed, Caitlyn, Lucian, Vi, and Sona versus the blue team, who has Morgana, Lucian, Ahri, Udyr, and Renekton. Should be a very interesting match. Every single person in this game is challengers, so it should be a very action-packed, very high skill. Everyone should be on the top of their game. So starting right off at the stats, we're going to see that the rank stats, as far as the average win percentage of each person on each team, the blue team is going to have about a 2% win advantage, which at this level is actually very, very high. And as you can see, the win percentage still isn't extremely high. It's 56%. Now, I know a lot of people have problems with getting their percentages up or getting their ranks up, even though they have a 53% win ratio. But I mean, that still means you're climbing. You're still climbing regardless. You're still winning more games than you're losing, meaning you're getting better, or you're always up on your score. So it's good. Keep at it, as you clearly see that happens with challenger people as well. As far as the main role, it looks like the red team has a little bit more experience on the roles that they're playing. But if you take a look at the champions that they're playing, you'll see that there is a significant amount more games played for the red team. 591 games versus 52 games of experience on the blue team. I'm very worried about it, but at the same time, almost all of it is on the Lucian. So let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another episode of the Diamond League, here with quite a fantastic lineup. We have Turtle the Cat, of course. I believe that's Wild Turtle. I'm guessing it's Wild Turtle. Wild Toidle. I like Toidles. We have Bjergsen, or Burgerson. Doomtrobo. Have not seen him in quite some time, actually, so it'll be interesting to see how much better he got. But in the opposing team, we have Nightblue3, who I honestly have no idea who he is, but who's streaming any of the most viewers. And he also had a TSM tag on him. So I'm a little bit interested as far as who that is, because it has to be something or somebody big. But either way, we also have Pobelter on his team. So it should be very interesting as far as who is going to do what. And of course, we do have a little bit of Morgana support action. She's been very popular lately. We kind of shot up in popularity during the LCS. Looks like Zed's going to go mid as per usual. And Lucian top. Now, Lucian against Renekton, I don't know how well that's going to work out for the Lucian. I don't think he'll have any problems dying. Because you should be able to get anywhere around a Renekton all day. The slice and dice is not going to be enough, I don't believe. But you never know. I could be wrong. It could just be the mechanics of the Lucian. But when I was watching chat, he clearly stated that he wanted to be Lucian top or mid. So he's either very, very confident in his Lucian play, or he's just barely learning how to play Lucian. One of the two. Hopefully it's the first one, because that could be really bad. I never want to see that in a high-level play or high-level game. But for the jungle, we have Vi versus Udyr. I really like to see a resurgence of Udyr. I know we did kind of see him about 6 months ago, starting to make a comeback. He does have a lot of movement speed, and he does have a little bit of lockdown. He's really good in team fights if he just hops in bear form and just goes from person to person and can just systematically stun everybody for like a half a second, just kind of interrupting them or forcing them out of the fight. It's a very interesting, plus he can just throw on that tiger stance and get a lot of damage as well on that. And that is going to be a health potion popped off from both members, both Renekton as well as Lucian. Lucian taking a ton of creep damage. Don't know if that's going to be worth it. Both of them using those health potions already. They both have the same starting items, being the Doran's Blade. But Renekton has a lot more base health right now. And that could be very dangerous for Lucian. Lucian does have, you have to remember, every time he uses a spell, he gets a faster his next 2 auto attacks are faster, so his attack speeds increase. Oh, went for a... Oh, that's very disappointing. Doomtrobo. Going for the Flash Dark Binding and missed. Right next to him. It always seems like the skill shots that are right next to them are always the hardest to get. Oh, we could have a tower dive already. A flash coming out from... Oh, yeah, he did not let a hit go down first. So that was a really easy kill. But now at this point, this could be bad. Vi is... Oh my gosh. All Vi had to do is jump and she'll be able to reset her double buffs. Is she going to go for it? Oh my god, I don't know. I don't think she's going to catch up. But wow, that's a lot of damage coming down onto both members of the blue team, Lucian. And oh man, Vi is now completely caught out of position. This is not good. Zed coming in, and that's going to be a really good pickup for him. But wow, both mid laners now have double buff. That is going to be flash on flash action. Gonna hit him with that, but I really think that flash coming out from Zed was a horrible idea. Not necessary, it was just kind of a waste of a flash. Ooh, really close Dark Binding, just barely missing the skin of her teeth. Although it seems still pretty even as far as the bottom lane goes. But in mid lane, Zed is still... I'm not really sure about this matchup. This matchup can go either way, really. I think it's going to be difficult for Ahri to hit a lot of her charms, but ever since it did kind of slow down his ability to... Oh man, the Udyr is coming in for another one. Dark Binding forcing the flash out, and then it's going to be Tiger Stance going down on Caitlyn. Caitlyn's going to throw out a ton of damage with the 90 caliber net as well as everything else. And now, oh, this could be really bad. Finally, the barrier gets popped. Is it going to Dark Binding? No, forces the flash. And Sona's going on the offense. Is she going to be able to connect? It does not look like it. Now, oh, Renekton stuns Lucian at the tower. Easily picks up that kill on a failed 2-for-1 dive. And man, this is so sloppy. You always forget the difference, quality of team play. He's killing me with these Dark Bindings. Really killing me. It just needs to... I mean, it was good that he prevented it just in case she would have flashed, even though her flash is already down. And you should know that. But good to kind of throw her off just in case she decided to go real offensive. So all she needed was Power Chord and the Empowered Q. And she would have easily picked up that kill. She's trying to recall, but gets hit by a minion and stopped. Obviously opened the shop. Didn't realize she stopped the recalling. Always a bad choice to open up the shop before you get into safety. And wow, Lucian misses his Sonic Wave and now is going to have to run away. A very dangerous position for them, but Lucian now going still super, super low. He really needs to back up. The only thing is, he's so far behind at this point. 10 CS is nothing to scoff about at 6 minutes. That is a lot of CS this early on in the game. He's also died twice compared to Renekton's 2 kills and 1 death. It's a very dangerous position for him to be in. And Zed, ooh, flying back. Going to one of his shadows. Kagebonshu no Jitsu. All the way back to his very first clone. Good job. But not going to be too much. Oh, a nice Ignite going down. But stops the Vault Breaker. Great tank by Renekton. Is Renekton going to be able to tank out both these members? I don't think so. Even with that, one more auto attack should be able to do it. Oh, yep. That is a double kill. But the Ignite going down. Is it going to be enough? Oh, yes, it is. I mean, it was a good exchange, but Lucian really needed that kill. And again, the Dark Bindings are still missing. I don't think he's even connected one. Well, he has, but he hasn't connected the important ones. So with this, I mean, Lucian is just going to continue to fall super far behind. She's just missing every single Dark Binding, and that's really not helpful when you have a support player. And this is a great example of why support players are so important and necessary in just all cases. You really need a support that can do what they are supposed to do, which is support properly. Just going for offensive Dark Bindings, which is, I mean, it's fine early game, but after that it just gets a little ridiculous. And wow, that's a ton of damage going down, and a real easy pickup coming on Udyr. And wow, Udyr seems like he's super squishy because he went down to almost no HP. A quarter HP really fast. Ow. Those Piltover Peacemakers doing quite a bit of damage. And again, just taking a tower shot for no reason. Taking a tower shot for about 25, 50 damage that the Tormented Soil does, as well as the zone, was 100% not worth it unless they were going in for a really nice gank. But, oh, that's a huge ult coming out from Vi. Should lock her down, but no! Is she going to be able to get out of that? That is the question. Oh, the headshots. She's in the brush. And what is Caitlyn doing? Caitlyn's again in that brush to get the auto attacks. Wow, Vi just barely survived that. I can't believe that is just absolute insanity. Beautiful plays coming out from both team members. Both teams. I was a little bit worried about Caitlyn there for a bit. Caitlyn was not in the brush. When she's in the brush, she gets 2 stacks to go towards her headshot proc. And she just got out of the brush and started auto-attacking. And I don't understand why you would ever feel compelled to do that. It really makes 0 sense. If you know where they're going, and you know where they're going to be, and you have vision in both brushes, there's no reason not to be in that brush to get those headshot procs, because you do a ridiculous amount of damage. It's like a guaranteed crit after 3 regular auto attacks on that one. When you're in the brush, anyway. And a huge Dragon's Rage coming out. Lucian misses a Sonic Wave once again. Are they going to try to turn around? That is a really early dominance. I don't think that was worth it. Actually, it was definitely not worth it. But he's going to apply some additional pressure in that top lane. And that's 59 CS to 29. Not a good position. 30 CS behind, that is huge. But the gold is still even, despite the massive CS difference. Gold is still even. Vi coming in. Does she have her ultimate though? No, it is still down for just a little bit of time. Lucian trying to come back in. Yes, gets a slow down on Renekton. Is Renekton going to be able to flash away? Oh, the Vault Breaker doesn't quite land, but she has that red buff. Oh, beautiful job. Lucian's coming around from the backside. I don't know if that's a good move for him though. He is so underfarmed. Oh, the Ignite coming out from Renekton. Lucian is just too aggressive in really dumb positions. Vi already backed off. She's like, alright, whatever, he's gone. He already did everything they needed to do, which is true. Lucian did not, there was no reason for him to chase him, but for whatever reason he felt compelled to. Maybe he thought he still had backup, but it just wasn't happening. Of course, another Dark Binding misses. This game is not going to get interesting unless he starts hitting Dark Bindings, but I swear, once he gets in the groove and he starts landing those Dark Bindings, wow, finally a good Dark Binding, and throws down the ultimate. Oh, probably could have got a double stun if he really wanted to. Lucian trying to do as much. Oh, and the Piltover Peacemaker picks it up, and that is going to be a free kill. Oh, wow, actually it was a tick from Tiger Stance that picked up that kill. Udyr tried to give it to Lucian, just wasn't quite enough. Lucian also down by 30 CS. So that's where the gold difference comes in. Renekton's up by almost 40 CS at this point, and Lucian's up by 30 CS, or down by 30 CS himself. So that's the huge difference right now, and there's about 1,000 gold swing that's happened in the last couple minutes, which isn't massive, but this early on in the game, 1,000 gold can mean quite a bit, especially if it's compressed down onto one person. Nice Dragon's Rage coming out from Lucian. He already does have his team at, so he can start clearing those waves a little bit quicker. Oh, a nice job from Vi going in, and that is going to be a huge death mark. Is anything going to happen? A nice job, but the Ignite! No, it's not going to be enough! Oh my gosh, this is so depressing. I always hate to see that happen, but that was a really good escape. She had to do she had to burn everything there. Oh, Lucian had the Ignite this time. Slice and dice out of there, and that is going to be a really nice pickup for him. Didn't need a ward jump, but better safe than sorry is always a good motto to have in a lot of situations. Ooh, nice try at the Dark Binding. This is always really good predictions, but it seems like Sona's just completely baiting them out. Tries to zone with the Tormented Soil, and Tormented Soil, I believe, does reduce the magic resist, and this could be another dangerous situation. Vi coming in from the back. Is it going to be enough? This could be dangerous. She doesn't have her ultimate, but yep, that is a real easy pickup, and now Udyr's in a really tough spot. Yeah, ace in the hole. There's no way if Lucian would tank that, he would have died as well. And bam, that is a triple kill for the one person you really don't want to have a triple kill on the opposing team, as well as a tower. So they're now even in towers, but geez, the red team is now up by 1,500. So 2.5k swing in a minute, and now they're going for that dragon. If they can get that dragon, that's going to be another 1,000 gold in swing for them. But they're going to be forced to back off. They already know that Renekton's fed. I mean, he's still dying, but he's getting those kills, which really helps. Both Lucian and Renekton kind of fall off late game, but Renekton has a little bit more relevancy, I feel. He does have that, I wouldn't say spammable stun, but he does have a stun. The Dragon's Rage is just too long of a cooldown to really do too much, and the Dominance really does help him just tank everything. And the blue team taking that dragon, so they're going to minimize the amount of gold that they're down now, but they are still down quite a bit, and Zed just getting a little bit of poke on there. Nothing too crazy, and a really nice job by Morgana, forcing Caitlyn to tank that minion as well as throw the Dark Binding and the Tormented Soil on it. I really like that combo. When you can land it, it's a very powerful. I'd be interested to see, because I know a lot of people obviously play Lulu mid now. I want to see if Morgana will be a mid pickup again. Oh, nice ward jump from Lucian. You really needed to do that. If he did not do that, you would definitely got caught out of position. Although the slice from Slice and Dice didn't hit anything, he wouldn't have been able to get back. And oh my gosh, how does that Dark Binding miss? It was so close. So close. Either way, I mean, as far as the supports go in this particular team, they both have like AoE stuns, but Morgana is, her ult is more of a, what I call a zoning utility. It doesn't typically stun. You might stun one person with it. It's rare you get more than one, but it pretty much forces the flashes out of anybody that gets caught by it. And oh, that's going to start that ultimate. Is it going to be enough? No, she dies before anything else happens. And nothing else gets done. See, that's what I'm talking about. It doesn't do any real damage until that second tick. And wow, a huge assault and battery. And once again, easily able to get out of there. And that is going to be Udyr going hard in the paint. Lucian with, oh my god, that was point blank right to the face. The culling. Just, oh man, she just tanked like 20 shots to the face. So I really like that Blem. I mean, Udyr's doing a phenomenal job showing his presence in all the lanes. He's part of 8 out of 10 kills on his team, which is very high kill participation, and that's one of the most important things in any game. If you're part of, or if you're an extreme part of the kill participation, Dominant's getting popped. They aren't going to chase him anymore. It's probably because they just couldn't catch up to him, but it's really good that Renekton is backing off instead of staying around. Lucian was the one that kept overextending, so it's good that he's learning from that. Well, maybe not. Yep. Renekton's come back. Renekton does have Ignite again. He is going to wait for it, or is he going to recall there? That is the question. Udyr's coming in. Oh, this could be really bad. Lucian once again in a really bad position. I don't like that. He's going to try to ward jump. Is it going to be enough? Nope. Not able to get through the wall. Not quite in range for the safeguard to the ward. God, Lucian, stop it, Lucian. You can't request Lucian and just expect to get out of everything. They're going to bait you in everything that you do. So everyone by this point, especially at Challenger League, knows exactly what Lucian's used for. And Lucian the whole... not quite. Doesn't quite land the sniper. But yeah, everyone at this point knows exactly what Lucian's capable of, and so they catch him out of... when they try to catch him out of position, they make sure he doesn't have any ways to get away. And Udyr, wow, again, just going hard in the paint right on that Caitlyn. I don't think it's going to be enough. Now that they know Vi's there, Vi's going to go through the wall and just get stunned right in tower range. And, oh, is he going to get a Dark Binding? Sona's doing a great job, and now Zed in a very peculiar position. Not gonna be good. One more. Yes, beautiful job. The assault battery, the flash over the wall coming from Vi. That is a real easy kill for her. Sona actually gets an assist, most likely from the speed buff. And Morgana picks up a kill on the Zed. Not good for her. And a really nice storm down onto the vine. Now the Coley coming out through the wall, sidestepping everything, flashes over and gets the double kill. Beautiful play by Lucian. And whoo, that built over Peacemaker. Still doing ridiculous amounts of damage. Headshot going on to the minion, just trying to push the creeps back. And now they're just going to be taking the tower until they take it down. Good play by the blue team. They really need to come back there. Well, now they're ahead, but man, everything's just, this game has been so back and forth. Can you imagine what they'd be able to do with a sport that landed more dark bindings? Uh-oh, that is not good. Lucian is going for it. Renekton, ah! Sonic Wave just not quite long enough. Is Lucian gonna go for the fight? You better not. Oh, how does that miss? He is probably very mad at himself. I'm like, he should be able to stun that. There you go. Force another war jump. Doesn't really need to do much. And oh man, Udyr's in a very bad position against 3 members of the red team, but he has 2 members to back him up. And wow, Zed uses his ultimate down on the Morgana. I don't think that was a good idea, but he is able to get a kill and get out of there. Just gonna leave his team for dead at that point. And I really think going on the Ahri would have been a better idea, because it just would have been a better idea. Might have still been able to get out of there. Might have still had a Vi in the team fight, be able to do something. Oh no, nice job. Wow, beautiful try trying to get the 90 caliber net. Either way would have died because, yeah, just would have died from the skill shots out from Lucian. But Lucian doing a great job at juking everything that he can, as well as being able to take down that bottom tower. Again, a very poor position for the red team to be in. Now down by 3,000 gold. Oh, nice charm down on the Zed, and holy cow, that is a huge kick right through the wall, and Lucian is going to fall up, but a beautiful Zonias. Is it going to be enough to get out? Not quite enough. So freaking close, though. So freaking close. Again, nice job by Lucian, getting those auto attacks and the calling coming out, and that is going to be a lot of damage from the tower. Oh, yep. That is a very, very dead. Oh, Vi's going in. She can be able to get a double kill. No, but the ignite from Renekton is going to be able to pick it up. Ooh. Nice black shield forcing the back off, and oof. Morgana's starting to worry me, though. Well, I guess she has been worrying me for a while, but it's starting to worry me more as she's like going 1 versus 3 right now. And it's never a good thing to do as a support. Oh no, Sona disconnected. Okay, she reconnected. Whew, whew, whew. Oh no, Zed coming in. No, don't do it, Zed. The death mark. He used his flash for that. Holy cow. I don't know why he would have flashed for that. I don't think I would have flashed for a support kill when she's already 1 and 6. When you don't get a lot of kills and your bounties in that high, I mean, the more deaths you have, or the more deaths you have in succession, the less you're worth. And I think she had like 3 deaths in a row at that point. So it really wasn't worth that much gold, and I really just don't think that it was worth it to waste a flash for that. Renekton now following down the Sona, and this could be bad for Renekton. Renekton's almost all by himself, and ooh, a nice job with that Randy dance, and holy cow, a really huge pickup for that. And this is going to be a really nice stun. He's going to have a safeguard to award, though. Get out. Great job by Lucian, applying the pressure and showing exactly what he can do. Ooh, blue team is picking for Baron. I don't know what they're thinking at all. I mean, Lucian is not there. There's no way they can take Baron. There's no way they can take Baron. They don't have their 80 carry, and they don't know where the majority of the red team is. It's a horrible decision to make. There's really no reason for them to even try to make that decision. at 22 minutes. They're not that far ahead. Maybe they think they're a lot further ahead than they are. It's possible. I mean, people do get overconfident, but I really just don't see that happening right now. They did finally decide that it was a bad idea, which is, it was good for them to realize it was a bad idea. Really good for them. Nice tank coming out from Udyr. Ooh. Taking up both the traps with that black shield, always a great choice. Obviously, people aren't underestimating black shield anymore. It's so potent, so powerful, and nice. Did not expect that coming out from the Frost Queen. Oh no! Fortunately, Dark Binding once again does not miss, and the red team is just sieging up mid. They're slowly been able to push them back. Sona's doing quite a bit of damage though. Oh, the Dark Binding once again. That's their only real main initiation. Is that or the flash ultimate from Morgana. I mean, you kind of have Renekton if he can hit somebody with his slice, but it's just not likely. Oh, Voltbreaker coming in does end up missing, and this is really bad, but the assault battery goes directly onto Ahri. Ahri's gonna try to get out of there, and holy cow, she misses the crescendo perfectly. And they're gonna go directly after that Sona right away, and holy cow, that is a nice ace. That is an initiation from the red team. Should result in at least one kill, but that was a 5-0 and a surrender vote. That was just instant surrender vote at that point. Very demoralizing, but a really good game nonetheless. So yeah, that was very interesting to say the least. At the beginning, it was so close. It kept going back and forth, back and forth. And these are the games I love to see. These are the games. I hate watching people surrender though, but that means I think I may have time for another game. I think I'm gonna try to get some more EU games in later. I don't know why I'm making announcements at the end of the video. Maybe I should make another vlog. I don't know if you guys even like watching vlogs. I have a feeling that nobody even listens to this part of my video. So if you do listen to this part, give me a hey, I watched this part comment, and I'll put you in a raffle to win something, but don't tell anybody else. Just all you have to say is, hey, I watched this part, or I listened to this part, one of those two. I'll figure it out, and I'll write it down, and at the end of the week, you'll be entered in a raffle, and we'll do something. Well, at the end of next week, sorry. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and always make sure to stay classy as fuck, because you know how we do. But I'll catch you guys later. Peace.